Moving on then to the commodity space, and Manisha Gupta joins in to fill us in with all that's going on there. Manisha.
Thank you so much for that, Avan. Let's start with the gold prices, and we have started slightly positive yet again onto them. Remember, the US dollar index is trading at around 5-week lows. You have escalating violence in Iraq that has been supportive, and the latest IMF reports shows that you still have gold buying coming in from reserves in Russia, Kazakhstan, Mexico, Portugal kind of countries, and that in turn also has been supportive. In the Indian markets, a bit of a pressure profit taking coming in, but that really can be because of the rupee as well. Another concerning factor, of course, is monsoons. If that is not so good, then you would see declining buying coming in from the Indian markets going forward. The precious metals, while have seen a bit of a profit taking, you have the base metals which have continued to trade on the higher side. The copper prices are trading firm for a 9th straight day. You have seen the inventories decline for 10 days in a row now. The inventories actually have declined 51% in this year itself, and that has been supportive for that price. Energy markets also have seen a 2nd straight day of gains coming in. The data from US economy has been positive. Also, the weak US dollar is just making it lucrative to further buy into dollar-denominated commodities. But for today, how do you trade that space? For that, let's get in Rajesh Sharma from Bezel Group, and he joins us live with his strategies on all of those commodities. Rajesh, hi, welcome. What's your sense, first of all, in the energy space? Where do you see the crude prices headed in the near term?
Hi Manisha, good to see you back after your holidays. Well, the energy situation looks a little precarious for the time being, because as the Iraqi crisis escalates, I think going forward we are going to see internationally the Brent crude rates hovering around in the region of $120 to $122. So closer home on MCX, we also see it touching around 6,700. So my target for crude, I have a buy call on crude here today, buy around 6,479 with a target of 6,600, and 6,430 is a stop loss. The immediate levels are these, but at the same time, I think the crude, this is a lull before a storm actually. The situation is much more complex than what is being perceived actually. So my sense is that going forward we are going to see firmer crude. It's just a lull before the storm, that's it.
That point is well taken, Rajesh. Also, what's your sense now coming in for the base metal prices? Nickel essentially, because we did see the first half of 2014, nickel really making a base as an outperformer there. What's your sense now at these current prices?
Nickel is actually now stuck in a band of 1,070 and 1150. Actually, for it to actually exhibit any kind of bullish stance, it has to there has to be a trend reversal, and it can only happen above 1160 rupees. Though, nevertheless, my call is still on the buy side, because the bias is on the buy side. The nickel you can buy around 1121 for a target of 1150 with a stop loss of 1103.
Fair point that, Rajesh. We'll let you go at that. I appreciate you joining us with your strategies there. So those are two buy calls coming in from Rajesh Sharma on crude as well as nickel for the intraday markets there. But with that, it's back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Manisha, as always, for getting us the latest in the commodities pack. And on that note, a quick reminder for all our viewers that if you'll be taking on board any of the advice given, please do consult your own individual investment advisor as well. A quick thank you to our 6 equity guests for joining in.
Time to take a quick break right here on the show, but come right back. We'll kickstart BNS and the stock game, and also we want to remind all of our viewers that you can be a part of the show as well. Do send in all of your queries to bnsn@etnow.tv. Send in an SMS to 58888, and that's the number on your screen, 022-248-3711, that you can call in on, and Ashwini will help you out.
This budget will bring